the Hunna.
Yo!
How you doing?
Yeah, we're good, bro.
You're here at Slam Dunk.
Yes,
How's your day been so far?
It's been good. It's been very hot. Yeah, we got here maybe an hour or so ago or something. We had some food at catering, which was nice. We've just been hanging about backstage, talking and catching up with a few people that we know.
Ready for later.
Getting ready for the big show, man. Excited to play, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, speaking of your latest record, which dropped last year, for those who haven't heard it, tell us a little bit about what they can expect to hear when they go and take a listen.
For anyone that hasn't heard it, they can expect to hear the masterclass and historic, legendary talents of Gil Norton, who, if anyone doesn't know, he's produced, most of the most amazing bands over however many decades. Most of the bands that we grew up listening to, Jimmy Eat World, Pixies. Who else did he do? Violent Soho, Foos, of course, yeah. The list goes on, so it's hard. But yeah, and then us kind of coming into our own, I think. We've been through a long journey and we've learned a lot and we've grown as people and musicians, and can expect to hear a lot of energetic, timeless rock music. That's what we set out to do with Gil, was to make a record that stood the test of time like he does with Foos and everyone else. And just a record that breathes life, really. It has stories about what we were going through at the time, what we've been through and where we're at now. And for us, it's a powerful record, powerful chapter. It's like a flag in the sand of, the past is the past, and this is the start of a new chapter for us. So it's an exciting record for us. So yeah, I hope you like it.
And I know it came out last year, which seems like ages ago, but it's probably relatively new for you guys. You must be in the touring cycle of that at the moment. How's that been for you?
Yeah, sure. It's been good, thanks. We did UK tour earlier in the year, which was amazing. Good to be back after obviously COVID and all the break. And then we moved on to co-headline with You Me at 6 in Europe, which was amazing. That it's been like 4 years since we've been in Europe, so it was really nice to kind of touch the ground and see lots of old faces that have followed us for a long time. So, and the response has been amazing. Like, all the new people that have never seen us before were really loving it, and I think they kind of appreciate our energy on stage, even if they don't know the music. So we always bring that, which we think's very important as a live band, is to get new people involved. So it's been going well, and obviously festival season's kind of just come out of nowhere. We're hoping to get back to the States. We haven't toured the States in a long time. Australia for the second time, hopefully at the end of the year or next year. Japan we've never been to. So yeah, we're at the moment just kind of like sorting a few things behind the scenes on getting the foundations right with a new label, and move forward and just play more shows and get the album out there more than maybe we'd have hoped. Right now we'd want it to be out there more than it has been, but again, it's like that's down to us as well to just get out there. So we're excited to just be here and first Slam Dunk and just rock the house, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Now, obviously the record came out last year, but have you already started tinkering with the next new block of music?
Yes, I think you could say that we were tinkering even whilst we were doing the last album. So yeah, we've got songs already that could have been on the last album, but we held them back. So we were very excited about those. We recently have been writing and doing some more demos. There may be an EP coming this year. There may be some kind of an album, or there's definitely going to be some new music coming this year. So yeah, it'll be awesome. Yeah.
And do you know what direction you want your next release to go in, or are you simply just waiting to see how it turns out? Or
I think we know where we're at right now dynamically as a band, and like I said, we've been through a lot in the industry, and we've learned what works for us and what doesn't work for us, and what kind of process we want to go through. So we've had a lot of people and a lot of noise from the outside kind of putting in their input, and sometimes it not being the right input for us. So we've learned that, and we take full control now. And I think we don't really want to overthink it too much. We just want to get back to being together, enjoying being together, enjoying making music, which is why we got into it. And whatever comes out, it comes out of us. So it's the Hunna. Do you know what I mean? Like we don't have to. The trends and everything that's going on, it's like that's not the Hunna. Unless it fits into what we're doing and we want to do that, we'll do it. But we're just focusing on ourselves, focusing on music that makes us happy.
Yeah. And when you go to write, how do tracks normally start off? Do lyrics come first? Does a melody? Does a riff come first? How do tracks tend to start off for you guys?
It's kind of a mixed bag. Like
Normally riffs or a beat, really. I mean, obviously Ryan might have a melody straight off the bat, and we work around it, but at the same time we just we end up writing like riffs and drum beats when we're not planning to. So we'll be rehearsing like yesterday, and me and Dan were just like jamming. He just played a guitar riff, I started playing a drum beat, and then Ryan's like, let's remember that. So that kind of happens a lot, where we're just literally not even thinking about it and something cool comes along. But when we are like in a room together, we like, you know, listen to our favourite bands, and we'll be like, maybe this sort of style for this song will work, we want to go this avenue, and then we kind of just work together. And I think that's the beauty of it, is getting back to what we do best and why we started a band, is just having fun together and playing music we love. And then if, you know, obviously we've got to make sure that it pops, so that other people are going to like it, but it's just organic and natural, and we just have fun, and everyone's always like one brain with the three of us when it comes to the writing. Everyone's got cool ideas, so we just kind of work around whoever brought the first thing to the table for that song.
Yeah. And that riff you made yesterday, did you remember it?
oh yeah, there's loads of, like, this is the thing, it's like most of the things come from like voice memos now, so it's like, you know, they were playing, like, just voice memoed and videos, you know, what was going on, and then we'll, after Slam Dunk, we'll, you know, go back home and go back into writing mode and we'll play around with it, see what happens. But it was sick, so I'm assuming that it's going to get released.
Good.
We haven't even done anything yet, but it was that sick. I think it's going to be awesome.
I agree. Just turn it up to 11, man.
Just remember what that one was, and tell me which single it's going to be.
I will. Okay, yeah. Next time we see each other, if it's out, we'll.
Title and everything.
Yeah. Guys, it's been a pleasure having a catch up.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you very
It's
much.
always a
Cheers.
pleasure. Thank you.